Hey folks, welcome back to the Beer Wrench Garage, and today we have a special Cars and Coffee video. As you can see, I got my two little beer wrenches with me. Say what's up, guys.
What's up, guys?
Hey, tell them to give us thumbs up and subscribe if they haven't already subscribed.
What?
Do what Daddy said. Say that.
Do what Daddy said.
All right, cool. Hey guys, it's getting to be summer, and Cars and Coffee is getting to be nice and well attended, and it looks like there's a lot of phenomenal cars today. So come along with us, and we'll try to keep our hands off cars, right, that aren't ours. So come along, and we'll get some really interesting cars for the folks to see. All right. Wow, this is quite a turnout. You can see cars from all eras, all varieties, all makes. And really cool cars, not just like super expensive exotics, but like cool normal people cars. You know, you get
looks like a pan.
Corvettes, GTR, Subarus, Chevys, Fords, obviously Mustangs, Camaros, just all kinds. And like, again, cool everyday cars that people love, enthusiasts love, not just like super rare and expensive exotics. But let's go see what appeals to us. So my little guy said, look, it's another Mustang. This isn't just another Mustang, this is a Terminator Cobra. I'm not sure. Don't touch.
No, I'm just playing because I'm
that is
what did you see there? It's a snake, right? Instead of a horse?
Yes.
That's not one of the reasons you know it's a Cobra. And so I'm not sure if this is a 2003 or a 2004, but it's an exceptionally clean term. Up there it says 03. So. But yeah, these cars are special, but were very special back when they first came out, and it's very rare to see them in the wild as clean as this one now. Hey folks, look, a third generation Formula Firebird with T-tops, do not touch, and it's a 5-speed.
Guys, do you want to know a cool fact? I have this Hot Wheel at my house.
You do have that Hot Wheel at your house. All right, let's start over again. This is a third generation Formula Firebird. This is a 305 engine, I believe, the TPI. But what makes this really cool is it's a 5-speed. These cars are just so cool and just so just very fun to drive. They're pretty simple but really cool cars, and these are like the cars that I lusted after when I was a kid. And I remember in the late 90s when I was in high school, you could get an example like this. Well, maybe not like this, but you could get a T-top Formula for like $2,500 back in the day. Don't touch. And this car actually has a window sticker. All right, let's take a look at the window sticker here. Back in the day, this car sold for an MSRP of $15,900. Wow. Oh, look, there's a sister Corvette there, back in the same era, with the Reagan Bush 84 sticker on the bumper. Wow, this thing is so cool. This is so cool. This car has 62,000 miles on it, and I would love to see if they can find the owner and talk about this. I mean, like I said, when I was a kid, really loved these cars. All right, folks, and here we have the iconic GT350. I remember when these first came out, you were a little baby when we went to Cars and Coffee, like back in the end of 2015, 2016, when these first came out. And I'm gonna go see if I can find the video. I'll splice it in there. There you go, that GT350 right there. Oh, don't you just love that? Oh, doesn't that sound amazing? This 5.2 liter flat plane crank motor of this GT350 is amazing. It's like an American Ferrari, and if I have any dream cars, this is high on the list. Maybe not in this color, but in the lime green that Ford makes it. So I'm not sure what year this is. My gut tells me it's like a 16 or 17, but it could be 20. I don't know. But yeah, what I call an American Ferrari with the flat plane crank. And as we're talking about that, here's a 69 Camaro. Look at that.
And a Bluetooth on the car.
And like I said, this is a variety of cars like Corvettes, just anything you can really want as a car enthusiast. Hey guys, I just wanted to point out one thing with these era Corvettes, the C4 Corvette. A couple things, right? Like this one again, you got a really nice Survivor. This is a 95 with a 6-speed T56, I believe, or 6-speed manual. Not sure if it was a T56 on these cars.
The seats are very beaten up.
Yeah, the seats have some use. Someone's loved this car pretty well, but they've also taken care of it. Point I'm trying to make is in 1995, this car was $41,600, right? Which in today's dollars, that's probably around 70 grand. I'll do the inflation calculation in a bit. But the C4s are right at the low end of their like kind of price curve, and they're gonna start going up, especially 6-speed models. So if you're thinking of getting a C4 and find one at a good price, snatch it up, because these things are going to be appreciating over the course of the next few years, and at some point not long from now, people are going to look back and be like, I remember when you can get these cars for a good price. But so if you're in the market for them, pull the trigger now. What do you think? Do you like this car?
Yes.
All right, well, we got a good stamp of approval. All right, folks, so here's another car that I grew up really like lusting over as a kid. The third generation IROC. Can't tell what year this is, probably around 87, 88.
I didn't like that car when I was a kid. It was terrible.
And this car is an auto, so it might be the 5.7 liter. Usually they have a little badge on the back, but these third generation IROCs are iconic cars that I grew up just loving. Can't tell how many miles this one has on it, but this is exceptionally clean and straight. And this is another car that you no longer can find in relatively unmolested condition or relatively stock condition. This car itself, these wheels are aftermarket and the headlights are aftermarket, but it's straight. I can't tell if this is factory paint, but it's straight and really clean. Yeah, I can't see the odometer. Looks like it has digital gauges. Interesting. Oh, this is a dark horse Mustang, it looks like. Yeah, look at that. These are the newer like high-end model performance model Mustang. I don't know too much about the dark horses. The Porsche aisle. Look at our Porsches here.
You're the worst dad ever.
Well, speaking of cars of my youth, here is a SN95 Cobra, 32 valve, 4.6. This guy's got a Vortex supercharger, but exceptionally clean.
It had a ghost on it. I caught a cow.
Yeah, this car's got 41,000 miles on
It
it.
had a ghost on it.
Beautiful car, sir.
Thank you.
Dad, it had a...
Again, cars of my youth. Look at this E39 M5. Look how clean it looks. What a phenomenal car. Like, they just don't make cars like this anymore. A 6-speed sedan with I forget what size the motor is, 4.4 liter V8, 4 liter V8. But yeah, these cars were gentlemen's performance cars of the early 2000s, and these things are phenomenally expensive nowadays. Just take a quick peek at it real quick. Hey, don't touch.
Hey, tripped me and I was gonna fall down.
Wow, look at the interior, gorgeous.
Wow. It was on accident.
Oh my goodness. Iconic cars of the 80s.
Stepped on it. Sir, yes, sir.
Buick Grand National. This is Darth Vader's car.
You stepped on your own shoe.
Holy cow, look at this.
This is good. Dad, what explain you mean? Because
This is an 87. Last year, the Grand National. And this has a bunch of work done to it. But for those that aren't familiar, the Grand National essentially was probably in its day in 87 as fast as the Corvette at the time. And they say that's one of the reasons that GM canceled the Grand National, because it was upstaging the Corvette. But essentially it's a Regal with a 3.8 liter V6, and then the Grand Nationals had like the unique paint and wheels and the badging that set them aside from the regular Regals at the time. And I believe at the time, with just a few tweaks, these cars would be 12-second cars. So in the late 80s, that was one heck of a fast car. Wow, look at that. All right, so in that same vein, you got exotic spec all over here, these gorgeous exotics. But then you got this, it's probably a C5 Corvette that's been hacked into a cart, and it's twin turbo, probably LS1. Some kind of LS, probably an LS1. 6-speed. Oh no, it is 6-speed. And so it's either a drift kart or just like a regular old fun kart, but it's just an example of what folks will do with a little bit of creativity and ingenuity. I mean, it doesn't look like much, but I guarantee you this is really fun to drive.
And it has spikes all over it.
And so, well, you got like a whole row of exotics here. You got an R8, you got a McLaren, Lamborghini, a Ferrari. This car gets a little bit more attention than those cars sitting around it. But still, super cool. What size are these tires even? Oh, good Lord. Oh, 345s. So yeah, I got big old meaty tires in the back.
Look it.
Yeah, I hope you're not going to play hoops right now. Oh, and only 275s up front. That's funny.
I'm going to do some heat. Whatever it's already did.
And again, look, it's kind of like a pretty simple basic build. They got on 3 turbos, probably an LS1. This is probably at least 500 horsepower to the wheels, and probably a C5 Corvette chassis. So super fun car, I bet. So this lime McLaren is just gorgeous. I love this color. It's such a gorgeous color. And a couple of years ago when we went to the fuel house, you saw this car and you're like, I have this car. Remember?
No.
No? Alright.
Like 1,800 pounds.
Another lime green McLaren. And then look at back here. Oh, this is so cool. We got another GT350 next to a Lamborghini, a lime green Lamborghini. Look at this car. Oh my goodness. Wow. So this is cool with the GT350. Someone drives this car. You could tell this is a daily driver and not just some garage queen, which is really cool because the essence of these cars are meant to be driven.
Dad?
And again, one day we will get a GT350, but for now
I'm trying to get
we'll admire these
some
cars.
pictures.
All right, this is the LP610 Lamborghini. I believe these are all-wheel drive. I'm not sure, but they have massive rotors. Massive rotors. And we got to take a look at this rally Porsche, this Rally 911. So I will admit, I don't know anything about these Rally 911s, but this thing is super fascinating. Somebody took this car and put a lot of effort into making it into like a rally car. Oh, that's awesome. That is awesome. I think I've seen this car before. I've never gotten a closer look at it. The Keen Project. We'll look that up and see what that is.
I know where Bellhouses
are. Oh, there's that flat plane crank GT350. And so that flat plane crank is the unique sound, the American Ferrari engine. And it just sounds glorious. Gosh, I like this. The M5 is just so gorgeous. It is so absolutely gorgeous. This is the pinnacle of BMW design and performance. This is an early 2000s M5. What is this?
What?
A Nissan March Super Turbo.
Yeah, can we go take a look at the
This is definitely a JDM car. Let's see if we got the Japanese plates. Oh, super neat, super neat.
Yeah. Oh, it's got a Nismo wheel. That's crazy.
The Ford GT. Remember we saw this at the museum? Not this car, but we saw one just like, do not touch. Yeah, so I would say this is my favorite car of the show. Ford GT. I'm not sure what year it is, 20, 21, 22. But yeah, this is a twin turbo 3.5 new generation Ford GT. It's just a phenomenal looking car. Excuse us. Oh, look at this car. Wow. Look at that. Gorgeous.
That's my favorite car.
Look. Focus RS. All-wheel drive Ford Focus. These are awesome little cars. Had some head gasket issues when they first came out, like in 2016, but just basically an American rally car. 6-speed manual, all-wheel drive. I don't remember the power numbers, but it was around 300 horsepower, so definitely a fun car to drive. That's also one of my favorite cars. The C6 Corvette. All kinds of custom stuff done to it with an LS3. Yeah, nice lighting in the engine bay and a little bit of what is that, Black Panther?
Yeah.
Black Panther art there. Well folks, I hope you enjoyed that quick walk around of the amazing cars and coffee here at Olathe, Kansas. If you did, please go ahead and give me a thumbs up. And also don't forget to check out some of our other videos, lots of cars and tool videos on our channel. If you're not already a member, go ahead and subscribe. Otherwise, I will see you on the next video. Take care.